Hey guys, got a couple things I want to share with you today. Started picking tomatoes outside in the garden for the first time, really trying to get quantity other than just one or two. Got the first almost 2 buckets so far. And got some good looking tomatoes here. A couple things I wanted to just share with you. We'll start on this side. These Goliaths right here, that's a real nice tomato. For a Goliath, that's pretty good. I brought my little scale out here. We do a little bit of weighing, playing around. That's 13 ounces. That's the right good sized tomato. You can tell them when you pick them up just because of how firm they are. It's a hybrid and they're really firm, unlike some of the Rutgers or a Homestead that's going to have a much tender skin on it. These little guys right here are Cottesloe Genovese. They're kind of like a little flowery thing. That's a good eating tomato right there. It's not big. I don't know how you're supposed to get them bigger, although I do know that they get bigger, but my plants did not do that. But you slice that thing up, just cut off the edges, and it's some good eating right there. This is one of my Camelot bell peppers. So down in the other garden, finally got a decent sized bell pepper. Them California Wonders produce a lot, but I have trouble getting them up to size. These 4 right here are some Brandywines, red Brandywines. We'll see what that one right there go. Pound and 4.5 ounces. Not bad, £1.25. That's as big as your hand. That's plenty big to put on a sandwich. Got a little San Marzano right here. Cute little fella. Got a bunch of them down there starting to turn, about 4 or 5 plants. Got some Rutgers right here. And this is a pretty good size one. Not bad. 15.6 ounces, right at a pound. Y'all might have seen Daniel, DP Fenster. He just had one that went right at a pound. That's a good size for a Rutgers. This one is a pound and 1.1 ounces. And the thing, I tried to figure out why this one would get a little bit bigger than the rest of them did. And there was only like half a dozen tomatoes on the whole vine. So a lot of the energy was able to go into this one, kind of like when people do watermelons and large pumpkins, that kind of deal. You cut a bunch of the fruit off and you get a lot bigger ones. But a pound tomato for a Rutgers is real good. Had a nice job, Daniel. Right here, the first of some Jubilees. We call them, some people call them yellow tomatoes. I call them orange. Real nice. Got some pink Brandywines right here that kind of split all the pieces. They weren't split yesterday, but all the rain we had last night, they just took up so much water right away, and they started splitting, which kind of leads me to believe that the stem walls don't shut down when the plant starts to, or the fruit starts to blush, contrary to something I had read recently. So we'll stay away from that. But back over here, got this little eggplant. That's the second one of the year. That looks pretty neat. So that's the regular one. So that's what the eggplant's supposed to look like. What do you call that right there? That looks like a glove, kind of, don't it? Got a little finger sticking out the side. Cute little fella. Alright, one more thing. Let me get this scale out of the way. Through playing around with you. Alright, that's a lemon cucumber right there. Showed y'all them recently. Not bad. So that's a lemon cucumber. What is that? Found that when I was picking the lemon cucumbers. I saw a glimpse of orange out of the corner of my eye and reached over there to it, and that's what I got. Now that looks about like a little bit bigger than that pumpkin that Paula's got out there. Might could enter that in Mr. Parker's pumpkin growing contest. Actually, I could take first place for a little while. Not going to get any more growth out of it, but I thought that was kind of cool. Being my first time growing lemon cucumbers, I knew they started turning yellow, but I didn't know they got as big as baby pumpkins. So anyway, that's some of the first pickings for the tomatoes and a few other things, a couple of good varieties. This Jubilee is a real nice slicing tomato for people who don't like a lot of acid. Real good. Again, the Rutgers, what Daniel had, about a pound or so, is a real good size for Rutgers. That you can't beat that tomato for slicing, canning, juicing all around. It's just a great tomato. These things splitting right here, they'll be fine. Make some real good juice. But that's going to do it for now.